So basically, when I got diagnosed, I was really scared. I'm not sure if I got, can I say depression? It wasn't hardcore depression because Francis was there and it really helped that my mom was there for me, my dad, my sister, and the kids were okay. I mean, I'm very honest with them because I felt like why sugarcoat or why hide it? It's added stress pa for me to conceal things. So they understand, they know it's serious, but they also know that I'm doing everything I can. Be healthy. I'm so much better than months ago because I guess after active treatment, hopefully it's over and you can move on. But I'm moving forward. But then sometimes I can't help it. Like the fears, sometimes it's still there. But then I just pray and it helps. It's like on and off. Sometimes the fear is there. And then sometimes I'm like, I'll leave it up to God to decide what's going to happen to me. It's a roller coaster. But at the same time, I get my strength also from my friends. Honestly, when I read about survivors online, it helps me a lot. And what I did when I was diagnosed, I was so hungry for information. So I would really Google stage 3 survivors or like the hashtags, breast cancer survivors. And I would really reach out to them. I would write them and they would really motivate me. Like, this is doable. Don't worry about it. You'll be okay. And all those things have really helped me. And up to now, when I feel scared, what I do, I read their stories, like what they've been through. Like, I save it, then I just go through it when I feel sad. Honestly, I felt so isolated when I got diagnosed because none of my friends understand and have been through it. Although, of course, they try to understand, but it's different. I'm the first one in my group of friends who actually got it. I didn't expect it at 39 because in my mind, older women get it. I was actually surprised that women in their 20s can get it. From what I've read, a few cancer survivors in their 20s as well. I'm not sure if it runs in the family, but I've had close relatives. But then I took the gene test. There's this thing called the gene test to know if you're a carrier, like what Angelina Jolie did. And apparently, I'm not a carrier. So it's not in my genes, supposedly. Because others would say, don't Google. But honestly, I really wanted to know what this is all about. So I would really Google the whole day, the whole night, for me to really understand and learn more. Like, what are the options? In case this doesn't work out, what are the other things I can do? I was able to meet stage 3 cancer survivors as well, and I got to connect with them. And all those have been really helpful for me. So I would advise them to be proactive. If they have questions, don't just settle for one answer, but if they, to research more, if they're not satisfied with their doctor's answers. I mean, when I read about stuff, I'm able to ask more questions because I understand. I'm not sure if I can say remission because I'm only 17 months out, but I hope so. I mean, I hope to be cancer-free for a long time. I do my PET scans twice a year and do my mammograms yearly. I do sonograms twice a year also. But I see my oncologist, Dr. Lopez, every 3 months for a checkup. I've been active ever since. Like, I would really exercise every day, and that hasn't stopped. In fact, when I was going through chemo, I would walk on my treadmill for 15 minutes, even if it's really hard. It was really hard on my body, but I would feel better after. Now that's still what I do. I would do my elliptical, and I'm planning to go back to Pilates. Diet-wise, I'm not so good. I have a sweet tooth, and it's a struggle for me. Although my oncologist said it's okay, just as long as it's not the whole pint or everything in moderation is okay. Recurrence, that's number one. I'm trying not to think about it, but yeah, that's my number one fear for now. the kids.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think they're shy to ask me, but they would say, "You'll be okay, mom, right? You'll be okay." And I'd say, "Yeah, I'm okay now." but I tell them to continue to pray for me. Basically, they don't really ask me a lot because I guess I look okay. I mean, I don't look sick anymore. But during the chemo time, they were very well behaved. Like they know, like, I guess I shouldn't get stressed. Francis has been there for me since day one. I mean, he's always been there. I felt well taken care of. But in terms of what I mean is, in terms of understanding what I'm going through, I got that through the survivors online. But he was there emotionally. He would pray with me. When I was diagnosed, that was the time of the campaign, which was even harder for him and for me because I was always active in his campaigns. But I couldn't campaign because I was going through chemo. But I'm just glad he won. After my active treatment, I launched Keri. It's actually for the women and children, as I was saying, in San Juan for their well-being. Primarily focusing on breast cancer. We were able to get we signed a MOA agreement with Cardinal Santos to offer free breast care services and discounted services for them. So that's a start. In my readings, it's number one. Stress is a big factor. But in my case, I don't consider it as one because my personality is I don't dwell on my problems. So I don't know why, but I guess it's random. Cancer can happen to anyone. And we just have to be more careful and more proactive in taking care of our bodies, more vigilant. Live your life to the fullest. Don't take things for granted. I know it's like cliche, but truly, I mean, spend time with what matters most. Because I realized, like, I don't know, can you believe after I got diagnosed, I didn't shop for a year. We went to the States and I didn't feel like shopping. And Francis was like, "Are you okay?" I really felt like, oh, if I, knock on wood, if I die, what's going to happen to all my clothes? I mean, do I need to buy more? Live your life to the fullest and do things that matter the most. I mean, to you. Don't take things for granted. You're making me cry.